Okay, thanks for coming back. So we've got everything set. We're ready to deploy. Now, first thing you want to do is make sure you've got your websites created for deployment. And as you see, I won't go through it, but it's pretty easy to do. Test app 1, website, test app 2. So that's ready to go. And you need to make sure you need a database, shared database. So I'm using DB Forge Studio for SQL Server. And I'm going to create a new database. And I'm just going to call this shared DB. And let's go ahead and save it. Boom. Database is created. All right. So we got two websites, test app 1, test app 2, and we've got a database. So let's go ahead and fire up test app 1 in Visual Studio. Let's go to our properties so we can get to the publishing wizard right here. So let's fire off the publishing wizard. I'm going to do a complete application. We're going to do it to an IIS server. We are not going to create a package. We're going to publish directly to this server. It's not a shared hoster. It's my own internal server, so the wizard will work just fine. And this is your typical deployment. Okay, and the application name is just test app 1, and my credentials. Just make sure we can get to it. Boom, success. All right, moving on. We are not going to require HTTPS. We absolutely want an administrator to be created. So we're going to call this guy app1 admin, and we're going to give it a password of just for app1 bang $, just for app1 bang $. Good. I always fat finger those. Okay, so database connections. So let's go ahead and hunt down our SQL server. And so hopefully this just works. There we go. There's my shared DB. It's just test. Good. All good. Okay. Since I want to absolutely publish my schema, we're just going to copy connection string down below. One thing to note, we want to absolutely fix our attached data sources, and that's going to be pretty important. That's so that our security works correctly. So let's see if I can get this right. And username. Username is what you create as the application security admin. So that's app1 admin. And password is the same thing. Whatever you had created for the in security settings for the application admin, just for app1 bang $. Okay. put up here though is the port number. So for app 1 in my production, let's see, what did I do there? Test app 1, 61234. Okay. 61234. Alright, so we should be good to go. Let's go ahead and publish this puppy. And of course it's just flying by. We'll do the same process with our test app number 2. Good. We got a success. No problem. So that's test 1. Let's go ahead and do the same thing to test 2. Alright, so again we're going to come up here, go to publish, complete application. We're going to do IIS server. We're going to publish directly to the server. And the service URL. Okay, application name is just test app 2. And my deployment name. Just imagine after I do this, I get to go chop up some cauliflower. Awesome. Alright, so HTTPS, no. Application administrator. We're going to call this guy a little different so we can see that the security permissions are absolutely working between applications. So let's call this app2admin. App2admin. Password just for app2 bang $. Just for app2 bang $. Okay, good. So now we're back to connection properties, and here we're going to use the exact same connections. So it's going to be the shared DB. Make sure we test our connection. Good. Okay. And contrary to what you might think, we are also going to let this publish its schema. So copy the connection down to the schema. And the attached data sources, which is our security. We're going to do the same as last time. And the port number on this application, it's important that you use for security-wise the URL of the application. So this is port 61235. 61235. Username, and again it's the name of the security admin you created on the previous tab, and that's app2admin. And password is just what you set up, just for app2 bang $. Right. Okay. So we should be good to publish, and this will be app 2. All right, we've got success. Okay, so we've published both applications. We've published the database, shared database, each application unique table, and they're sharing a table. They each have unique permissions, and we'll see that in the next section, to where we'll actually fire this up and browse to these sites and show you how it works.